Hi Pisces, this is your reading with me for intimate love messages from your person. We're going to see what is coming through. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. And I also want to mention as well, just before I get started with the reading, that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month as well. So yes, there's private paid readings, there's free reading giveaway. The free reading giveaway, there is one winner every single month, and all the information on how to enter is always in the description box below. Personal reading information, so the private paid readings, that's also down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours as well. So yes, that's there. And then also my Etsy store. So there is a link to my Etsy store where you can also find intention manifesting items. So on Etsy it's Moonlight Tarot store, and it's only the link down below. Okay, it has to be that specific link, which will take you to my Etsy store. It's always linked in my description box just for safety reasons, because yeah, there's a lot of people doing things and pretending to come off across as other people. So always just beware. Even if you watch other tarot readers, please just know that the information they provide you is usually always in the description box of their videos. I think it's really important because there's a lot of WhatsApp numbers and people commenting under other people's comments, leaving WhatsApp numbers. Don't contact those people because they are scammers. So please just be aware, with other YouTubers as well that you may watch. All their information will always be in the description box. Anyway, so yeah, the Intention Etsy store, it's got handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse. So they are for manifesting certain intentions in your life. Check out the review section to see how other people have seen results with these items. There's also face masks, charms, letters, crystals, divination coins, pendulums, cloths, etc. as well on my Etsy store, including journaling items as well, like handmade papers and things like that. So yeah, do check that out if you are interested. Okay, so everything is down there, but I thought I'd just give you that little message as well, because I think it's really important to just protect the community against these other random people that are putting their WhatsApp numbers. Be careful who you are messaging and things like that. Yeah, anyways, so let's see. So we have got here for you, Pisces, I am being subliminal with how I feel about you. So these are the Eternal Messages deck, okay. I'm planning to surprise you. I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. And then we've got here, you really have been by my side. I see that. I do cherish you for that. Wow. That's pretty impressive. I would say here what's really happening for you, Pisces, is that your energy is being picked up by your person very significantly. They are understanding so much of their wrongdoing. They are understanding the things that they said or that they did, no matter how long ago it was. I do want to emphasize that no matter how long ago you have spoken to this person or talked to them or had any kind of contact or anything like that, they are now being triggered. And I feel like things have happened in their life, right, that have triggered them to understand the meaning of a true person, a person who is there, a person who cares, a person who is kind and straightforward. They have just really recognized the true meaning of that. And again, they're being subliminal with how they feel about you. And the thing that I really do pick up here in this regards is that they want to do something about it. They want to feel your energy. They want to be around you. They want to do something to also show you that, hey, look, I learned my lesson. I realized that I'm wrong. It wasn't your fault. It was me, and I never meant to hurt you in that sense. I was just not in a good place. And for some of you, that may seem like an excuse. You might be like, oh, they're just making excuses. But for others of you might be like, you know what, yeah, they were really going through a really hard time, and I guess they didn't really know how they were acting. I just want to give you an example because this could really help some of you. Say, for example, someone isn't very well. They might ignore you. They might not want to talk to you. They might not want to be around you. When someone gets really sick, in a medical sense as well, they just have no energy. They don't want to talk. They, for people, for example, who are nauseous, they just don't want, they don't want to do certain things, and it's so understandable because they don't feel well. It's very similar when people in general, like mentally, they're not in a good place, or emotionally, they're not in a good place. They want to withdraw. They don't necessarily want to do like the same kinds of things that they would do when they are well, right? So keep that in mind, is that it is one of those things that does exist when, yes, when someone is not feeling great, or when someone is not doing so well, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, they will act differently, and they will do things that sometimes can be out of character. You know, they could scream, they could shout, they could be not so nice and not so kind, but part of that is, you know, where they are and how they feel that way. The other analogy I really want to give you is, say for example someone's not very well, but you put their favourite food in front of them, okay, the food that they absolutely love. Because they're not very well, they will not want to touch it, taste it, smell it, nothing, right? But when they get better, they will devour it. So keep in mind that that's kind of what I see here, is that they just didn't feel good before, and they did things that were perhaps out of character. And I'm not trying to back up that, but I just want to give you an analogy that maybe could connect to, some of you could connect to in a much stronger way in understanding this situation. Okay, let's go to the Mercury Realms cards. I'm going to do like a little sandwich, so we'll come back to these eternal messages in a bit. Soon. Look at that. Soon. Okay, so whatever they plan to do, I feel like they will plan to do it quite soon. And then you've got here, you make me feel blessed. So see, a lot of these triggering things, they have very much so realized. They're having those realizations, there are recognitions. There's a sense of understanding that I really do pick up on here. Got here Instagram follow as well. Now for those of you that don't have Instagram, or you don't have social media, I wouldn't worry about this card too much, but this is about them perhaps trying to basically follow what you're doing, your work, or follow you on other social media sites, or try and look at, you know, the things that you've been doing. They might be looking at, as you know, maybe if you have a website, they might be looking at that, or trying to find out more, you know, about what you're up to and what you're doing, things like that. So, you know, this to me is basically them wanting to see what you're up to. And then, yeah, you make me feel blessed, and soon. Soon means that they are really wanting to do something soon towards you. And you do make them feel very good. I feel like they're really recognising what they're missing out on, which I think is obviously quite significant. And then you've got here, I don't want you to move on. That's pretty significant, right? They don't want you to move on. And that, my friends, is huge. That's huge. It just goes to show that they really are still in this. They're not going anywhere. Oh my God, she's just fell on the floor. Hold on a second, everybody. Yeah, they don't want you to move on. And, okay. There's two on my foot. Oh my gosh. I don't know if anyone else has ever heard this saying, but usually, like, in the culture that I grew up in, like paper and things like that shouldn't really touch your foot. I know it may sound a little bit strange, but like if it just falls on my foot, then it's not really my fault, is it? But yeah, anyways. I don't know if anyone else has ever heard of that, but, you know, I guess we all grow up hearing different things, and they just fell on my foot, and I was like, oh, I don't think it's meant to, but, you know. Okay, we've got a lot of cards that fell on the floor, but to be honest, I haven't even looked at them, because they've, like, come out like this. So I'm just going to put them back in. There's a couple that actually fell out here as well, so we'll take those. We've got 5, and that's okay. We'll take all 5 of those. Okay. So we've got here, I've been hurting without you, you have no idea. So they've obviously been feeling a lot of pain, feeling a lot of stress. And look, you might even think to yourself, well, they caused me a lot of pain, a lot of stress. So why should I care if, you know, they're feeling this? It's up to you as to what you choose to feel. I'm just delivering these messages from their side, right? So this one says, I act happy, but I'm not. So they might be putting on a facade on social media or telling people they're really happy and they're really good, but inside they are just completely not. They're not okay. So they try to show that they're happy, but they're absolutely just not. And then we've got here, you're so different, but that's why I love you. Okay, so they know that you're very, very different to anyone that they have known before, and that you're really special, and you have these incredible qualities and characteristics that they really just haven't found in anyone else. But also your truthfulness and your kindness is something that stands out to them. I really hate not communicating as much as I want to, so that's what I see here. By the way, if you see spelling mistakes on these cards, it just is the way it is. When I bought these cards, I didn't realise that there was sorry, I just like spell on my cards. Oh my god. Oh my god, wow. This reading is just like all over the place. Anyways, I didn't realise they had spelling mistakes, but it just is what it is. I can't believe I just like spelled over the cards. Sorry, I really apologise about this. So uncharacteristically me. Okay, so we've got, I know we're being spiritually guided. Okay, so don't worry, the whole virus situation, at least it doesn't go through the camera, which is good news, right? But I don't I don't have it anyways, but just like thought about that. Anyways, so yes, they really hate not communicating as much as they would want to. That just goes to show as well that they want to communicate more with you, which is why we also see soon, we see them having some activity towards you in regards to social media or following you on certain things, trying to figure out what you're up to. And also they feel like the two of you are being guided in some way to be together, and I feel like they're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, or at least their beliefs are changing, where they're starting to believe in certain things that they maybe didn't believe in before. So keep that in mind as well. So this is your reading, Pisces. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on Etsy. Everything is linked down below. Take care. Bye.